Good morning, everyone. Here we are with our next podcast from, I was about to say grumpy old pundits because that's the soccer show I listen to on FM, XM radio. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But Old Farts podcast.
Coffee with any old farts.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. I haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm still not working. Yes, it's been a long morning because I was up late watching stuff. And man, at my age, it just gets harder and harder every
Yes.
day. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks getting old.
Either that or I'm just getting old with it too. But yeah. But some exciting news. We'll be talking a little bit about New Mexico and what's happened here. We'll be talking a little bit about the primaries. I want to get into that excellent pick Trump has made for our director of intelligence. You know, I guess if you can build a house, you can get a.
They can't build houses.
Well, that's true. They do
Live
make
in
crappy
pulpy houses.
crap.
My God.
But maybe we'll hear from him because the last intelligence director, she like disappeared from view. So, and I understand. Not to say anything because I know she's going through a difficult time because of her husband having cancer. So, and I've been there and I know what that's like. So,
Yeah.
well, our prayers will be out to Tulsi Gabbard and what her husband's going through. So, anyway, you want to? Passed it on today. The history of the day.
Yeah, there are two things.
Two things.
Yeah, one of them is for you.
Okay.
And the second one is for me.
Okay.
On this date in 1943, naval reservists left their base and went out to do nothing more than beat up Hispanics in California.
Yeah,
what did that start?
The Zoot race rider.
Yep.
Holy cow. Now, how did that pop out of there?
1943.
Yeah. In the middle of World War II.
Yeah.
That's all. Apparently, they were bored or something. That's all I can figure out.
What is it with you Navy guys?
Don't get me started now. But
yes. They were indiscriminate.
Yeah.
They unmercifully beat Hispanics on the streets.
It was not pretty. It was not one of our finer days, considering that we were having some of our finer days in the Pacific.
In the Pacific, yeah. So it made me wonder this morning then what happened to those reservists? Or did they just scurry back to the base?
My guess is they headed back to the base, and in the condition of the war at that point, they probably just shipped them off to the Pacific and said, "Okay, here, this is your punishment.
Yeah,
survive."
Yeah.
I have not ever heard of something happen.
Yeah, no. So that one was for you.
Okay.
Mine, and this actually ties into what you're going to talk about later. This date in 1939, Ian Hunter was born. Know the name?
You've lost me there. Zoot riots, I remember. Ian Hunter.
Well, he was a lead singer from Mott the Hoople.
Okay, once again.
You don't know Mott the Hoople? All the young dudes?
No.
Oh my God.
Do you know who Redbone is? Yeah.
Yes, I do. So
I was watching some
happy
videos.
Birthday to Ian Hunter, 87 years old today.
Is he still alive?
Apparently, because I didn't go into it because everything is in present tense. He is this, he is that.
Ron probably knew him. He was in that old, and he was in California. No, Ron was probably at the zoo.
He was at the zoo, Brian.
That's for you, Ron, for not being here when we meet you.
So, oh, jeez. All right, so
you'll never.
Those are mine too, and I know that you've got something you want to talk about here in a few.
Yeah.
But for our friend Ash,
our missing friend, who will be back next week, maybe.
Yeah. So I think we'll do one now and maybe one later.
Okay.
It's a question and answer response here. Why don't farts graduate high school?
I have no clue.
They end up getting expelled.
Well, and if my adopted grandson is listening, that's a great joke. He'll love that joke. So,
all of these.
Winston, that's for you, buddy.
All right, just one bonus
Yeah.
because you laughed at that one.
Yeah.
What do you call a person who doesn't fart in public?
Got me.
A private tutor.
Okay.
I found this website and I was reading them, and I'm sitting over here waiting for you and just laughing my head off.
Ash, that one's for you.
Both of them are for you. Oh,
That
God.
one's-
So,
Yeah.
what do you got for us?
Okay, well, I'm going to start off today because we are, of course, in New Mexico. I think most people knew it. I am wearing my Be Fierce t-shirt because Deb Haaland won the Democratic primary last night pretty significantly. And if you look at her numbers compared to the Republican, that's pretty significant.
Yeah.
So we are now up 4 and we'll be working toward the general election in November.
She was declared the winner after 17% of the count.
Yeah.
And what was she? She was up like 86% to 13%.
Yeah, I want to say the last I looked,
it
was she was in the 70%
Yeah,
range, something
yeah.
like that. Apparently Bregman, because he was, a district attorney or whatever, was really pushing the law and order thing.
Right.
Not that she hasn't, that's just, that was his thing. And apparently people want something more than that. And
Right.
hopefully we'll kind of get that. I'm sure she'll, they'll hit her with all kinds of stuff. But so that was good. For me locally, and how a young lady named, I say young, and everybody's young for us, named Yanira Gurlola, won our state representative election yesterday.
Yeah.
And fairly handily against another person. She was our incumbent, and she will, I think, be going back. I don't think there is a Republican.
There's nobody running against
I
her?
don't think so. I could be wrong,
Right.
but I have not heard of them. And I was looking last night. So she has won, and we'll be getting with that. And I'm hoping, one day, against her better judgment, that we can get her on our podcast. You never know. She may not want to do it before the election because I'm not sure it would help her.
No,
Yeah.
wait till after.
Yeah. But maybe after the election, before she goes back. But I think probably Lou and I may go up to the Capitol they're back in January. Is that right?
Yes.
Every January.
Yeah.
And go up and visit with her. And I'm really impressed by her demeanor and what she supports. Education. She's an educator. And I think that's important, something we really need to get a handle on in New Mexico.
Absolutely.
So,
and
apparently we're going to, I was reading this, we're going to have a lot of oil money in New Mexico right now. The tax, because apparently, I don't know if you've noticed,
prices are up.
Prices of oil are up. And the prices of oil go up, guess what?
Goes up to the Roundhouse.
Yep, goes up to the Roundhouse. So Roundhouse, spend it wisely.
What is, great soothsayer?
Yeah.
What is the price of oil?
Today?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I did look that up. Last I looked, Brent, which is North Sea,
Right.
was I think 97, and it hadn't got back to 100.
Yeah.
Although there's some reasons to believe it will be going. And in fact, I read an article today said, "Go get gas this
there
week."
Won't be any more.
Yeah. Well, there may not be any, and if there is, it's going to be really high. So if you've got less than a half a tank of gas, go buy gas this week, please. And of course, West Texas Intermediate, I think was at 95. So it's getting back to that $100 barrel range. So, and when
because we're shooting at each other.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. Who was it? I want one of the late night hosts was talking. They were going back. They were showing Trump every time he said there's a ceasefire.
Yes.
Since March.
Yes.
It's been like almost every week.
Yes.
He's announced there's a ceasefire.
Yes.
This week he's announced that the Ayatollah Khomeini, the new one, is actually in conversation with him personally. That's the latest. So I'm guessing he's trying to bring that price down again. So yes, every week is something new to try to keep that down.
The great market manipulator.
Yep.
I read something where he endorsed Dell computers here a few weeks ago, and then quietly invested in them.
Yeah.
They got a $260 million contract with the federal government. Their stock price went up 255%.
Oh, I would guarantee you that's not the only. There was something else I saw. Oops. Well, then there's the drone barrage on the Kuwaiti airport. I started thinking back to my history.
Yeah.
And thinking, was that the airport I flew into when I flew into the Persian Gulf? No, it was the Dubai. Or not Dubai. It's the Bahrain airport.
Bahrain.
Yeah. So that was not one I went through at the time in my long history of spending time in the Middle East. So, but yes, that's yesterday or this morning. So yeah, there's nothing resolved. Well, they're just shooting at each in the Lebanon situation.
That it's gotten
the
Israelis defense IDF sent messages to a village, leave or you die.
Yeah.
And then they came in and carpet bombed this village.
They're giving them. I'm not sure what they're gaining there, but yeah. And we're talking about they're now on the Al-Tyre. I think it's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Just one of the suburbs south of Beirut was bombed just recently. And of course, they've been hitting areas in Beirut, but nothing as severe as, of course, the southern area of Lebanon. But I think they're running out of things to hit in southern Lebanon. Surely by now.
Running out of targets. It's not funny.
It's like, no, it isn't. But it's like Gaza, and eventually, when it's all flattened, what are you bombing?
Well, then what you're doing is soil engineering, because what you want to do is set it up so that Jerry Kushner can come in and build his Mediterranean resort.
See, I thought you were talking about them plowing it or tilling it up. But they're doing it with
bombs. Right. And then I saw something where Jerry and his beard Ivanka have got some $60 million or whatever invested in Albania, in an island off of Albania. So they're going to create a resort.
Yeah.
So it's Epstein 3.
And they keep creating these resorts off islands mainly because I think that's going to be their shelter when everything goes to hell and we're all dust. We're all dust in the wind. What does that remind you
of? Kansas.
Yes, thank you. Love that album.
Yeah,
that Dust in the Wind.
It's a music kind of day.
Yes, we're gonna be nostalgic here later, so bear with us. The 1.6 billion slush fund.
Yeah.
Aren't slush funds kind of supposed to be kind of underground? This was the most well-known slush fund, and he just thought in the history of slush funds, you're not really supposed to, talk about it. It's supposed to be quiet.
Yeah, Boss Tweed kept it quiet in New York. Just let it simmered under the surface.
But yes, apparently they've dropped that plan.
Really?
Yeah,
it's the 1.7 for J6ers.
Yeah, it's gone. Now the order shielding him from IRS audits isn't gone yet.
No,
But apparently Blanche, our current
Blanche
short
Dubois,
being no longer attorney general, because they're falling like flies, claims that it's not, he was in Congress and apparently caught all kinds of hell over the slush fund, and
even from
Republicans. Yeah, they're tired of it. Well, I know of two Republicans in the Senate right now that don't give a rat's ass. Excuse me. For
Well,
our younger, Cornyn.
see, I don't know.
Tanked
I
him.
think he's pretty.
And then is it the one from Louisiana that he got rid of?
Cassidy. Now, see,
yeah.
Cassidy, I could see Cassidy being a thorn in his side until the end, but Cornyn is just so spineless and soulless.
Yeah. But I think at this point his votes could change things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
You would. Oops. That's Cornyn calling you now.
Wait a minute. Yes. I'm in trouble. Oh,
it's Ash. Is it
hang on, just yes. Yes, sir. Can I help you with something? We're currently on the air.
Is this Mr. Ben Franklin?
Yeah, we were just talking about the Zoot Suit riots and stuff. So yeah, you might remember those were in the 40s, weren't they?
The what?
You remember the Zoot Suit riots in California?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. See, I told you he'd remember those.
There, but going to file an unfair labor practice court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my name is John Smith, and I was the head janitor in charge of maintenance of the White House, which is being destroyed.
Yeah.
And I answered a job application to be national intelligence director, and they passed right over me for some fakaka.
Yeah.
A builder of homes, and I think I could do a much better job because I've been in the White House for years and well respected by everyone there except this administration and this fat guy who shits all over the place.
Yeah, I bet that's fun to clean up, isn't it?
I wouldn't clean up after it.
Well, yeah, but when half of your cleaning job disappeared earlier this year, that kind of left you redundant, didn't it?
Well, redundant? Could you define that for me?
Not needed,
duplicated,
wiped out the White House.
Hey, who's there with you?
Well, what do you mean? Who's there with me?
Can I call you Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Call me Ben. Call me Teddy.
Teddy.
You're Teddy.
Yes,
yeah.
Teddy. Yeah.
Did you have a ranch in North Dakota?
A ranch?
Yeah, he did. You did have a ranch, yes.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He spent a lot of time at. That's why they call it Theodore Roosevelt National Wildlife.
Oh, right. That
ranch. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Lots of buffalo.
Well, not anymore. Apparently, they took away the buffalo and put cattle out there.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, they.
What did they do with the buffalo?
You might be eating them now.
I love bison meat.
Oh yeah, it's healthy.
Yeah, well,
not for the bison.
No, yeah, the bison have a problem with it. But.
You should have lunch and dinner here in the White House.
Yeah.
Nothing is.
Well, I believe we've been invited there to see you on Friday, so yeah, you may see us there.
Hey, listen, as long as we've got a special caller here today, we're gonna do one more.
Oh,
at least one more fart joke.
One more fart joke here for you,
because he sort of brought it up here. But what do you get when you eat refried beans and onions?
We do.
That's good. Now, tear gas.
Dear guest.
You can't tell fart jokes.
Oh no, the first two were pretty good. You're gonna have to listen to the podcast to get those.
Oh, you do a podcast?
Yes, that's what you're listening to now. We are here interrupting our podcast to let you on the air.
This is 2 weeks in a row we've been
Yeah.
interrupted.
Yeah. And the last
And the
guy,
last one almost came to fisticuffs.
I almost took that guy out. So,
You know, like the clowns that run around this White House. The only one that's really not here. Well, he is here.
Yeah.
Clara Hassan.
Clarabelle? Wow.
Clara.
Wow.
Clara. What was?
Yeah.
The only one I haven't seen here is Howdy Doody.
Well, it depends on who you consider howdy doody, but yes.
Wow. Oh yeah, you know who that is? That's the guy that sits in the treasury.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, you guys
Decent.
have to
No.
Hassan.
House. Oh, okay.
Hassan.
Gotcha.
get to be 89.
Yeah.
Is it, or,
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. You're going to have to watch the podcast too. And maybe if you're fortunate, you'll be able to come on with us next week. Can we get you to join us next week?
well, you know what? Tomorrow I'm making a celebrity appearance between 1 and 3.
On what?
We're going to do a ADA evaluation,
Oh,
and I have to be present
oh.
on the premises.
Well, then I'm sure somebody will walk by and harass you tomorrow.
I'm sure
Yeah.
my Raj is coming.
Yeah.
We have like
Wow.
a procession of 50 cars.
No. So even the janitor gets a entourage? Man,
Wow.
that's special. Yeah.
They're trying to make things up to me because they wouldn't consider me for national intelligence advisor because I'm too smart for them.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything about the fact that may not be saying a whole lot. So yeah.
Boy, I'm saying what all the time.
Yep. You're just throwing it out there for me. All right. Well, we will hopefully see you tomorrow, and we will definitely see you next week. Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
I'm getting back to my fighting weight.
Yep. Oh, great.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. All right. Unknown speaker from the White House. We will
Just subscribe. Hit like and subscribe.
I'll try.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Be well. Bye.
Jeez.
Man, the callers we get on this show.
Yes.
Just crackpots everywhere is all I got.
And actually, one of our followers on YouTube, by the way, hit like and subscribe on
Yes.
YouTube. Also, leave a comment like somebody did last week, asking us to talk about Delaney.
Yeah.
In the Delaney concentration camp in New Jersey, and the mess that's going on there. It's 16 days of protests outside. And the New Jersey State Police have gone in and just made a mess of the protests outside. The protests had been peaceful. No real issues going on. Congressional representatives have tried to get in.
Oh, there we go. All right.
And then
My camera
focus
guy.
on you.
Yeah. I
And
would.
you weren't even talking.
Yeah. Well, when you
Fire that guy.
when you look this good, what can I say?
So they've made a mess of it.
Yeah.
And no one has any idea what's going on inside that concentration camp. And in fact, nobody knows anything about what's going on in any of these concentration camps across the country. And someone brought up the other day that no one during World War II knew exactly what was going on in the concentration camps until the Allied troops came in and liberated them.
Yeah.
Auschwitz, Dachau, all of these. Nobody knew what was going on. Is that what it's going to take?
Yep, I think
That
so.
all of this has to end,
Well,
and then it's opened up, and there are people who are spending. Well, this is actually going to dovetail
there are
with
people
something we're talking
dying.
about. There are
in those
people
places.
dying, and there are no windows. They're not allowed out for fresh air. There are no doctors. There are no healthcare providers
Well,
in these places.
I look at it this way: being an immigrant should not be a death sentence. You know, it's if these people that call them Christians, if they can't understand that basically being martyred because you're a Christian, and they see that as just their right to, do whatever they want. Yeah, I really don't even have much to say about that. So,
The tenet of religion is that we are all children of God.
yep.
Apparently not.
No, apparently only if you're
You have to
white
be
and
white
born
to-
in America. Well, not just white. You have to have been born in America too. It's a white nationalist agenda. That's what we've got in the United States now. By the way, 60 Minutes. Boy, if they just killed that thing. We will. They can say Pelly said it was murdered. Yeah, I kind of agree with
it.
you.
It was taken
Yeah.
out back,
Yeah.
clubbed in the
Yeah,
head,
yeah.
put him at a bullet.
So we may be starting the new 60 Minutes here shortly.
No, 40 minutes.
Yeah, we can't go more than
We can't afford
So,
a 60-minute show.
So each week we may each have one topic that we can discuss. Yeah.
and have a tick, tick, tick in the
Yeah.
background. We'll have a metronome
Oh.
going in the background.
I like it.
60 beats a minute.
Yeah. We'll come up with that.
Oh my God, that's such a great idea.
Yeah. So
Oh, do we might have to subtitle this. So it's coffee with any old farts, but maybe it's 40 minutes underneath.
40 minutes of coffee with any old farts for. Yeah.
Oh,
We may have
had
a new title soon.
we just had a brainstorm.
Yeah.
Or was that a brain fart?
In our case, it's probably a brain fart, but
Okay, what else you got?
that's kind of it for me, other than my kind of final question.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna get into.
yeah.
So
Let's leave
how are we
the-
looking right now?
Oh, we've got time. I'm going to talk about one thing.
Shoot it at me.
So, you'll remember, what, about 6-7 weeks ago, Melanoma Trump got up and had her little press conference or her talk.
Yeah, I still haven't figured that out. But
What's that? Oh, well,
you got an answer for me?
Well, my favorite podcast, aside from ours,
Yeah.
is I've Had It podcast with Jennifer and Angie. They're originally from Oklahoma, but so Melanoma had that thing, and she was trying to say that she met her husband, independent of Jeffrey Epstein. So, apparently, what was going on was that one of her besties, this Amanda Ungara,
Yep.
who was pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
At one point, at one point she was pregnant, and her husband, Paulo,
Let's see, yeah.
Paulo,
He's a real good friend of Trump, and actually
Yes.
worked in the administration what is he? Some kind of
Zamboli.
yeah.
Yes, something like that.
Zamboni. Yeah.
Zampoli.
Yeah.
Paulo Zampoli. So he didn't. We're firing them.
The camera
The camera
guy.
guy.
Yeah. He's out of here.
So apparently, he wanted, because Amanda is now his ex-wife, he wanted her deported because she was applying for citizenship.
Yeah. Well, and they were in the middle of a divorce.
Yeah.
Custody
And-
hearings. And,
Custody hearings, right? So she did have the kid at that point, and so Amanda and Gora, whatever, got in touch with, or tried to get in touch with Melanoma to have her intercede on her behalf. And Melanoma refused to take phone call or any communication. So don't do that. Don't shut somebody off.
Yeah.
Because Amanda has come out and said exactly what Melanoma was afraid was going to happen, and that's why she had her presser.
Well, she's in
She
Brazil now or something.
or
They had her
I think
arrested.
in Argentina,
Yeah,
and then she was finally deported. But she was in a concentration camp for 4 days, no lights, no no windows, nothing. So she was deported. She has now come out and said that Melania is full of crap. That in fact, Melania was a two-bit hooker.
Oh,
And it reminded me of, as a kid, the old saying of shaving a haircut 2 bits.
Yeah.
I think that's 2 quarters.
Yeah.
So she's a
that's what it
50-cent
said.
hooker.
Yeah.
She's not even a call girl. This is a 2-bit. Melania is a 2-bit, allegedly a 2-bit hooker.
Yeah.
And was introduced to Stinky by Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And has got.
For what reason, we have no idea. You can make your own assumptions.
Why they were introduced?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, don't you think it was a payoff? Well, I figure she was
it's
a
just
gift.
the way they were. Yeah.
She was a gift.
I was trying to say that without actually saying.
Chattel?
Yeah.
Future black man? No.
I would love to see her divorce settlement when they end up out of the White House. It'll be huge.
Yeah. So that was my news of the week. We've already done this date in history. Now you've got some questions.
Well, I have one other thing that just popped up. Apparently, when Trump was talking to Netanyahu the other day, he called him crazy. Now, just for laughs, how is a crazy man calling another?
It's the old catch-22. If you know you're crazy, you can't be crazy.
So, which one got there first? That's our question for next week. Who got there?
Yes, that's
before
good.
the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So my question is, and for you and for me, kind of a little bit, but what? Because I was reading this I think I was reading an article in the New York Times about what books influence people. What books were important to you? And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but one of the first books that Anand gave me was Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee when I was 18-year-old senior in high school. And I've always remembered that. I think back to that when I go by places like Bosque Redondo out in eastern New Mexico, where they rounded up all the Navajo and I want to say shipped them there, but no, they made
walked.
them.
It's called a long walk.
A long walk. And, you know, you're thinking on, because I think that's when I realized that our history books are only history based on what certain people want. And these days it's certain, you know, what the white people in Texas want or whatever. Because when I moved here to New Mexico, I learned a whole nother history. I learned that, you know, we had a revolution here in New Mexico way before the U.S. Revolution between the Pueblos and the Spanish.
Right.
And so to me, that's a learning experience. I mean, had other ones, but I was also thinking about music, and I'll mention mine real quick.
Sure.
One of the first albums I ever bought was Creedence Clearwater Revival. It was and I'm still trying, it was something about somebody's garage was the album I'm trying. What was the crap? I can't remember the name.
It was,
talk
it almost came to me. Almost came to me.
Yeah, and I almost had it too.
Yeah.
If we remember it, we'll mention
We'll put it in the comments.
But I mean, that music, and I still love CCR. As always bothered me. They broke up, and when the lead singer came out, Fogerty came out with Outfield back in the 80s after all those years of not recording. I think I was the first person in the place to get an album. And that was amazing. What an amazing album after all those years. So my question to you is, what influenced you? And as listeners, I'd ask you the same thing. Think back. For some of us, that's thinking back a lot of years.
Got to clear the cobwebs.
Yeah. But for you, particularly as a musician, Lou, I know music's important to you.
Okay, so which one first?
Let's do music for you.
Music first.
Yeah.
The first rock album. Well, the influencers are similar because of what they did to music. But as a kid, I was like everybody else. The Beatles came along. They showed up on Ed Sullivan. I was a Beatles fan, but I was about this tall.
Yeah.
And then I heard the Rolling Stones and Keith Richards on lead guitar. And as a kid, I just loved all of that distortion that he played. And he was the first to play a fuzz pedal. And we can talk about that offline, but some people may understand that. And he played a fuzz pedal. In fact, it was one of the first ever developed. And I think it was sent to him as a test. He used it, and the rest is history. With pedals. And so as a kid, I had no interest in acoustic guitars. I just was interested in electric music, and it's why I don't play an acoustic guitar. Never will. Not that I don't. There's nothing wrong with the music. It's just for me, I need electric. But the album that influenced me more than anything else. In fact, I was talking about this with a friend of mine yesterday. Black Sabbath's Paranoid.
See, I would not have picked that as one of the albums that you
really. It's the first one, and was talking to Stephanie about this yesterday. We're thinking about doing War Pigs as part of our set list. It's a great protest song, and if you think back, I mean, you think back to the late '60s, early '70s, and the protest songs related to society in general, but then also about the Vietnam War. Where are our protest songs now? So that's my big influence, and Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler with Black Sabbath, and then Ozzy went off on his own. But that sound is what has always attracted me. In terms of books, if you want to know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, are you going to tell me one of your books from your college days, or?
No, no. I probably read this in the first time in '80. I was flying from Ohio to Salt Lake City, and the book had been referred to me or suggested to me by my master's degree advisor up in North Dakota, and I was going out to meet him because we were going to go up and shoot images up in Yellowstone.
Well, I thought you were going to say shoot buffalo, but
no. The book is The Monkey Wrench Game by Edward Abbey.
Yes, love that book.
Absolutely.
One of the reasons
life-altering read.
Southwest.
Southwest. And putting sand in gas tanks.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Oh.
You can always de-ice something with sand and dirt and sugar in a gas tank. It's great to do.
Yeah, that was.
So those are my,
I actually thought of another one that I thought was, you ever read Animal Farm?
Oh, yeah.
Which, when I first read it, it kind of read like almost like just a fable or something.
Yes.
Or just a children's book, until you look kind of behind it and see it and kind of look at, Cosmo's Factory was the album.
That's it.
That's the one I got. Yeah, where I got the garage, I don't know. But I mean, those are just, I had to read that. I think I read that in high school, if I remember right. which was pretty
Sure.
from where I grew up.
Would have been,
That was
pretty,
yeah,
uh,
pretty off the wall.
actually, the other one, if there is a second book, and there'd be very few people who might even recognize it, if anybody. But I went to a Jesuit prep school for high school,
Mhm.
and have always been thankful for my Jesuit education. And one of the reasons is because one of the books that we were offered was Comparative Religions of the World.
Oh,
And so we learned about
yeah, all the
multiple religions.
I've done
Yeah.
some groups or studies on that. It really is fascinating seeing how that changes everything and how each one's a little different.
Right.
But faith is really, to me, is an important part of all those. So just a little,
Just
aside.
live a moral life.
Yep.
An ethical and moral life, and your final journey is going to be just fine,
Yeah.
right?
Can't do more than that. So what do we got here?
We've got the closeout.
Yep.
Let's not forget about our sponsors, GorillaGraphics.com, here in Albuquerque.
Mhm.
They make some really great left-leaning,
Yep.
Actually left messages for any kind of product.
Yeah.
Any kind of
Anything you
merchandise
need.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
The second one, of course, is
On
Lisa
Central
Beth.
Avenue.
Yep, Lisa Beth out of Los Angeles. LDE Affinity Jewelry.com. She makes just spectacular stuff. I'm having her make a special thing for me for a friend. And again, hit like and subscribe.
Yep.
We need one more subscriber.
Yes.
And the first person to hit, well, you can only have one person hit 50.
Yeah.
We need to get to 50. It's an emotional kind of thing for us. If you are number 50 on the subscription, on subscribing, we'll send you a free t-shirt. And you can always reach us by email at anyoldfarts@gmail.com.
Or respond to us on Blue Sky. We're on Blue Sky with Any Old Farts.
Yep.
You can find us there. Or sometimes on Monday mornings, you can find us at Plata Coffee.
Right. And Coffee with Any Old Farts is now on iHeartRadio.
Yep.
Spotify, Apple, and Buzzsprout. Despite us being new to those platforms, our downloads are actually pretty significant. Yeah.
Good.
We should have a full cast next week.
Keep your fingers crossed, and that'll be nice. So
we will see you next week.